This is Dolynny TV, ladies and gentlemen. You feeling a little angry today? Because dang it, I am. You know, you get checking random, obscure NHL stats, and there are a whole lot of things that can make you angry as an Edmonton Oilers fan. And today, friends, well, you know what? After the Vegas Stanley Cup win, there is one that should make every single Edmonton Oilers fan on this planet, and that has been on this planet at any dang time, the angriest you have been in a dang long while. Friends, welcome into the channel. I'm Tyson. This is Dolynny TV. I want to give you a second right now, if you're new to the channel, to consider hitting that subscribe button. Yeah, I've even got a fancy subscribe graphic. All right, so what do we know? What do we know? Why am I so angry? What's going on? Well, friends, you know what? This past year I've been pretty low key. This past year I've been pretty okay with everything that's happened. Right? Am I a little bored with how this offseason's going? Sure. Am I a little upset that the Oilers are doing nothing? Well, yeah, because it would be good for views if they did something. Hello, but you know what? At the end of the day, it is what it is. But then you look at the drafting of this team recently, and there has been many versions of this video in my head for the past week. But Troy, this one is for you, my friend, because tonight we're sitting at the Ball Diamonds. And I mean, hey, we're chatting away, just having a regular old friendly hockey talk, and then a conclusion dawns on us. And it's not that Peter Chiarelli drafted both Mr. Yes Pugliarvi and Kailer Yamamoto that we're going to trade away for nothing. No. That's not what we learned about the drafting of the Edmonton Oilers overall in the past several years. What dawned on all of us, perhaps as an Oilers fan, like I said, is going to make you absolutely irrationally angry like I am. But secondarily, too, is the biggest slap in the face as a fan of this franchise as you could possibly get. Think about the second overall picks behind Taylor Hall, behind Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, behind Nail Yakupov, behind, as my phone's ringing, and that's a very important phone call I just declined, behind Connor McDavid. Think about that Vegas Golden Knights Stanley Cup win. Why am I upset? Ask yourself that. Why should you be upset about those second overall picks? Well, let's break it down here, friends. I don't need no more fancy graphics. I don't need nothing to tell you. If you're going to sit here and rationally as a hockey fan think for 5 seconds who each of those number 2 overall picks behind Taylor Hall, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Nail Yakupov, and Connor McDavid are. Because they all have one thing in common that the Edmonton Oilers since 2011 do not have. And oh boy, what could that be? Think about the Vegas Golden Knights Stanley Cup championship, right? Well, Tyler Seguin, Stanley Cup champion. Who's that 2012 second overall pick? That was a bad draft. Hey, you know what? That guy literally just up and retired mid-season due to a bad back with the Edmonton Oilers this year. Stanley Cup champion last year with the Colorado Avalanche, Ryan Murray. Okay? All right, we're seeing a theme. That leaves one man. Sorry, 2011 wasn't Ryan Murray. 2012 was Ryan Murray. 2011 was Gabriel Landeskog. Oh, wait. Hold on. Blew my own story. Hey, what about that? Those Colorado Avalanche winning the Stanley Cup. Yeah, I guess Gabriel Landeskog would also win a Stanley Cup with the Colorado Avalanche. No doubt about it, right? So, oh boy. Where does that leave Jack Eichel, the number 2 man? The man who at one time it was a 1A, 1B situation up against Connor McDavid. Oh wait, he's a Stanley Cup champion. You see why you should be angry about this? You see why it's irrational, but you see why it's so frustrating and so, right? It is something that is just only could happen to the Edmonton Oilers. Nail Yakupov, he's a Cup champ, not on this continent, but somewhere else. But, right? Think about it. Think about it. That's another very important phone call I just declined again. But It is just absolutely mind-numbing. And not to say, right? Tyler Seguin, did he win the Bruins that Stanley Cup? That's too long ago for me to remember. Gabriel Landeskog, did he win the Colorado Avalanche the Stanley Cup? Yes, he did. He's been a very key part of that team for several years, just since he got drafted. Ryan Murray, did he win that team the Stanley Cup? No, he didn't, but he was a part of it. And, well, again, what else? Jack Eichel? Hey, guys. Hey, remember, we're talking about this team here. This team I've got 4 jerseys up on the wall for. And it just so happens we face the Vegas Golden Knights in the Stanley Cup playoffs this year. And, well, I hate to break it to you, Jack Eichel is pretty dang good in that series. Whatever you want to say about reffing, whatever you want to say about whatever defense, goaltending, whatever you want to say, Jack Eichel was pretty dang good. And I'd say Jack Eichel pretty much helped the Vegas Golden Knights win the Stanley Cup. So now let's flip side this, and why I'm very angry about it is, did Taylor Hall help the Edmonton Oilers win a Stanley Cup? Nope, they didn't. Okay, well, that's what Taylor Hall didn't. No, he didn't help the Oilers win the Stanley Cup. Okay, has Ryan Nugent-Hopkins helped the Oilers win the Stanley Cup as of yet? No, not yet. We've been close. 3rd round, 2nd round, back-to-back years. Doing all right. Has Nail Yakupov helped the Edmonton Oilers win a Stanley Cup? Oh my goodness, why are we still talking about that guy is what you're asking me right now. I know. I love Yak. I love him to death. The whole YouTube thing here that you're watching all started with Nail Yakupov back in the day. Not even kidding. Connor McDavid is going to win a Stanley Cup in Edmonton. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins will as well, but they have not done it yet. Yet every single 2nd overall pick behind our number ones in our drafts that we had the number 1 have won a Stanley Cup. That is frustrating. Makes a guy really angry just on an irrational level, right? I'm not actually like throwing something mad. I'm just irrationally angry because that just is something that literally could only happen to the Edmonton Oilers, right? Any other team could have 4 first-round picks and done. They would have won a Stanley Cup, or none of the 2nd overalls would have ever panned out. No. But as an Oilers fan, we live in a cruel, sick, and twisted reality. And that is our reality today, folks, is just cluing in around the ball diamonds tonight that every 2nd overall pick behind our number 1s have now, with Jack Eichel winning the Stanley Cup with the Vegas Golden Knights, won the Stanley Cup at some point since they were drafted. Friends, I'm Tyson. This is Dolynny TV. It's a late night edition on a Thursday night. Hey, what are you going to say? We got rodeo to get to. I thought I'd leave you on some kind of wacky note. You know I'm good for that once in a while, so I hope you enjoyed. I am going to be out in Arrowwood this weekend, so we'll see what kind of content we can get up from there. But for the time being, friends, I will catch you in the next one.